फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल मानविक कोचिंग सेंटर। हमने +2 क्लास का इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक का फर्स्ट पार्ट स्टार्ट कर रखा है। पिछले वीडियो में हमने कूलम्ब्स लॉ इन वेक्टर फॉर्म एंड सुपरपोजिशन प्रिंसिपल के बारे में पढ़ा था। आज हम इस वीडियो में पढ़ते हैं चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन। Continuous charge distribution. Actually, this is not a charge distribution. In this video, we can study about the continuous charge distribution. Okay, continuous charge distribution basically क्या होता है? अभी तक हमने चार्ज क्वांटाइज्ड फॉर्म पढ़ी थी, क्वांटाइज्ड चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, ये प्रॉपर्टी पढ़ी थी हमने चार्ज की। उसमें चार्ज क्या था? चार्ज डिस्क्रीट फॉर्म में था, ठीक है। In this topic, continuous charge distribution, charge is not in microscopic level. What I mean microscopic level? When we look at any surface, ठीक है। मान लीजिए आपके पास ये कोई भी एक सरफेस है, इसके अंदर बहुत सारा चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हुआ है, ठीक है। जब भी इस सरफेस के अंदर आप एक पर्टिकुलर चार्ज की बात करते हैं, ओके, व्हेन यू स्टडी अबाउट ए पर्टिकुलर चार्ज, दिस इज द Q1, मान लीजिए दैट दिस इज द Q2, दिस इज द Q3। व्हेन वी स्टडी अबाउट ए पर्टिकुलर चार्जेस डिफरेंट, ओके, दिस इज आवर क्वांटाइज्ड फॉर्म, दिस इज आवर डिस्क्रीट फॉर्म ऑफ चार्जेस, ओके, जहां पर हम माइक्रोस्कोप से देखकर चार्ज की पर्टिकुलर चार्ज की स्टडी करते हैं, चार्जेस के डिफरेंट पार्टिकल्स के ऊपर कितना चार्ज है उसकी स्टडी करते हैं। बट एक्चुअली वी कैन सी, देखिए, जब मैं इस सरफेस को देख रही हूँ, जब मैं इस बोर्ड के सरफेस को देख रही हूँ, वी कैन नॉट सी द पर्टिकुलर चार्ज, ओके, वी कैन नॉट सी पर्टिकुलर चार्ज, बट इफ आई सी द चार्ज देन आई से दिस इज द कंटिन्यूअस चार्ज, दिस इज द कंटिन्यूअस चार्ज, ओके। जब आप एक पर्टिकुलर सरफेस पर कंप्लीटली चार्ज को देखते हैं तो वो किस फॉर्म में देखते हैं? कंटिन्यूअस चार्ज की फॉर्म में, ओके। किसी और एग्जांपल से समझिए, ठीक है। मान लीजिए आपके पास एक क्लॉथ है, ठीक है, उसके ऊपर छोटे छोटे डॉट्स बने हुए हैं, ठीक है, बहुत छोटे, ठीक है। तो आप क्या कहेंगे? इस क्लॉथ का पैटर्न ऐसा है, ठीक है, डॉट्स वाला पैटर्न। आप यहाँ पर एक पर्टिकुलर डॉट की बात नहीं करें, बट अगर मैं यहाँ पर डॉट्स को कलरफुल कर दूं, ठीक है, रेड, ग्रीन, सो मेनी कलर्स, एट दैट सिचुएशन आप एक पर्टिकुलर डॉट की बात कर देते हैं, बता देते हैं रेड कलर डॉट इज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, है ना। तो क्वांटाइज्ड फॉर्म में, चार्ज की क्वांटाइज्ड फॉर्म में हमने चार्ज के डिस्क्रीट एनर्जी के बारे में बात की थी, डिस्क्रीट लेवल के बारे में बात किया था, मतलब चार्ज की अलग अलग फॉर्म के बारे में बात किया था, Q1, Q2, Q3। बट इन कंटिन्यूअस चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन वी स्टडी अबाउट द होल चार्ज, ओके। एक पर्टिकुलर सरफेस पर कितना चार्ज है इसकी हम बात करते हैं, ठीक है। कंटिन्यूअस चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन यानी कि चार्ज डेंसिटी की बात करेंगे। इसके अंदर हम किसकी बात करेंगे? चार्ज डेंसिटी। देखिए, चार्ज डेंसिटी से मेरा यहाँ पर क्या मतलब है? चार्ज डेंसिटी का मेरा मतलब यही है कि एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया में कितना चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हुआ है, ठीक है। द चार्ज पर यूनिट डायमेंशन, ठीक है, एक एरिया में कितना चार्ज है, द चार्ज पर यूनिट डायमेंशन, इसकी बात करेंगे हम, ठीक है। द चार्ज पर यूनिट डायमेंशन, ओके। अब हम कंटिन्यूअस चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की स्टडी 3 तरीके से करते हैं। फर्स्ट इज द लीनियर चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, सेकेंड इज द सरफेस पे हम क्या निकालते हैं? एरिया निकालते हैं, क्योंकि वहां पर क्या होती है? लेंथ इनटू ब्रेथ, ठीक है। थर्ड इज द वॉल्यूम चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, ओके, वॉल्यूम चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, ओके। चलिए देखते हैं लीनियर चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन। ध्यान से पढ़िएगा, साथ साथ कीजिएगा, टॉपिक यहीं पर क्लियर हो जाएगा। आपको बाद में सिर्फ एक बार रिवाइज करने की जरूरत है, इसको याद करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं, ठीक है। लीनियर चार्ज density, linear charge density. What is a linear charge density? When our charge distributed in a straight path, okay, when our charge distributed in a straight path in a particular area, in a particular area, then we can find linear charge density. Charge density, basically, you know, charge density is the amount of charge in a small area, in a particular area. Okay, linear charge density, charge in a straight path. Let us consider a road. Let us consider a road whose length is L and charge distributed in all over area. This is the continuous charge. Charge distributed in all area. Okay. This charge is known as Q. We can represent all this continuous charge with the sign Q. At that time, when we find linear charge density, there is a symbol which we can denote it by this. Okay. At that situation, what is the formula of linear charge density? Total charge. Total charge in this particular area, we are considering Q. And length of this particular area is L. Then our linear charge density will be Q upon L. Now, if you are study about a small portion, if you study about a small length, okay, how much charge is distributed in this area? How much charge is distributed in this area? Say, what? Let us consider the length of this small area is dl and charge distributed in this dq. D basically is a differential quantity, which means is the small amount. Okay, if we consider a particular small area and we want to find out the charge, then we are considering there is the total charge is dq and length is the dl. At that time, our linear charge density is the dq upon dl. Easy? Now let's learn about the surface charge density. Surface charge density. Surface charge density. When we learn about a surface, let's say rectangle, there is a length, there is a breadth. Okay, at the time we are finding out charge, continuous charge in this area. We want to find out the charge in this particular area. It means we first find out the area. Okay, when we find out the surface charge density, there is also a symbol which is known as this. Charge, continuous charge in this area is Q. Okay, then formula is the Q. एरिया को हम रिप्रेजेंट कर लेते हैं, लेट्स से लेंथ इनटू ब्रेथ. मैं यहाँ पर इसको रिप्रेजेंट कर रही हूँ ए से. ओके, area is represented by A. Then what is the surface charge density? Q upon A. Okay, at that time, if we are study about a small area at surface, okay, in this small area how much charge is distributed? In this small area how much charge is distributed? If we can find, then we can also tell about the small area charge distribution at the surface. Okay, look at this. If area of this small part of the surface is dA and charge in this is dq, at that time surface charge density is dq upon dA. Okay, dq upon dA. This is the surface charge density. Now let us talk about the volume charge density. Volume charge density. Volume charge density. What I mean by volume? देखिए, look at this box. There is a length, there is a breadth, and there is a particular height. Okay, there is a particular height which is h. Okay, at that time we can find out the volume. ठीक है, in every surface in an and we can say in a particular area there is a length, breadth and height. At that situation we find out the volume. Okay, let us consider with capital B. Okay, अभी आपने देखा जो हमारा बॉक्स था, let us consider 3-dimensional box. Here is the length, breadth and height. Okay, here is continuous charge distribution is Q. Where is a continuous charge distribution is Q, and area of this particular box is V. Okay, we are considering V. Then there is a symbol which is represent the volume charge density, which is the ρ. Okay, then what will be the formula? Q upon V. This is the volume charge density. If we are finding a small area, if we are try to find out a small area charge distribution, then what will we do? Let us consider the small area is dV, and the charge distribution in this particular small area is dq. At that situation, what will be the volume charge density? Say, this is the dq upon dv. Okay, I hope you clear about the linear charge density, surface charge density and volume charge density. Okay, let's study about the force due to continuous charge distribution on these areas. Okay, about linear charge density, which is the dq upon dl. What is the unit? Unit of charge is coulomb and unit of length is meter. At that time, linear charge density unit is centi-coulomb per meter. Okay, tell me about the surface charge density. dq upon dA, area. Okay, coulomb per meter square. Surface charge density unit is coulomb per meter square. Volume charge density dq upon dV. Here we can find out the volume. Okay, so coulomb per meter cube. At that time our unit is centimeter per coulomb per meter cube. Coulomb per meter cube, because q is the charge and unit of charge is coulomb. Okay, let us study about the force distribution in these particular areas. How much force we can apply, how we can find out the force. Okay, force on a charge due to continuous distribution. ओके, अभी हमने पर्टिकुलर एरियाज के लिए कंटिन्यूस चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पढ़ा. At that time we are study about the force in this particular areas. Okay, let us consider linear charge density. This is a road. Okay, length is L and total charge distributed is Q. We are learning about this. Okay, if we are talk about a particular small area, let's consider this small area. Okay, there is a point charge. There is a point charge which it apply a force on this particular area, which is apply a force on this particular charge. Okay, you know, in this particular small area charges are dq. Yes or no? Yes. Let us consider there is a charge which is known as q naught. When we are study about the Coulomb's law, we are also study about the force. Yes or no? Yes. Then q naught charge, how much force is applied on this? Okay, how much force of attraction between these charges we can find in this topic? We can find a small amount of charge. Okay, we all know Coulomb's law. According to Coulomb's law, how we can find force? Right formula, q naught. It is basically small amount of charge is dq and second point charge is q naught. Okay, this distance is the vector r square. Okay, basically this is a vector quantity, so we can multiply here is vector, unit vector. Okay, dq on q naught on r square, so unit vector. You also open this, but at that time we are just using the formula and we can find out the small amount of force. Okay, if we talk about the small amount of force, it means small area, there is a small charge dq, then how much force is applied? Df, the small amount of charge. How we can find this? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught dq q naught upon r square and r cap. Okay, we integrate this because of elimination of this sign. Okay, and also we can find this small charge. Okay, now integrate this constant quantity right here, and there is dq upon r square and r cap. We know charge density is the dq upon dl. What is the value of dq? This, put it here, is a vector f q naught upon 4 pi epsilon naught lambda dl upon r square. This is the r. This is the force, linear force for the linear charge density for a small amount. Okay, in the same way we are find out about the force on surface charge density, and you can say there is a area, there is a length and breadth. Okay, and we want to find out the force on it. Okay, we can write here surface force on this particular area. Okay, देखिए, if you talk about this small area, okay, If we learn about the small area, there is charge is dq, and let us consider a point charge is q naught. There is distance is vector r, and how much force is applied? Small amount of force, obviously. What is the force? Is df. We know surface charge density is the dq upon dA. Okay, put apply the Coulomb's law. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Small charge is the dq, point charge is the q naught, and r square. Okay, this is a vector quantity, so we multiply about multiply here is r cap. Okay, in the same way, when we find out the force for a small area, then dq upon q naught upon r square is a unit vector. If we eliminate this sign, we are integrating this term, and constant will be right here. At that situation, our equation is this. Okay, now our force on this surface charge density is dq. What is the value of dq? Okay, put it here. dA upon r square into r cap. This is the force for surface charge density for a small area at a particular with a particular charge. Okay, now we are finding force for the volume charge distribution. Force for the volume charge distribution. Volume charge distribution. Okay, force for volume charge distribution. There is a box. Okay, and let us consider this particular area. Charge distribution in this area is dq. Let us consider a point charge q naught, which is applied a force on this charge, and distance is vector r. Now put the value of volume charge density in the Coulomb's law, and we can find the force in the same way. Okay, I write here directly. You follow the whole procedure. dq upon q naught upon r square to r cap. Okay, you know, when we integrate these terms, q naught is outside, and because it is a constant quantity, constant charge quantity. Okay, then our force will be, what is the value of dq? Rho into dv. So q naught upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration rho into dv upon r square into r cap. This is the force for the volume charge distribution, force for the small amount of charge. Okay,